Happy Wednesday. We are back at the Creeper Gallery. I'm going to give it a few minutes to let a few more people come on. And while I'm doing that, I am going to turn the camera around and show you some of the new things that are here at the Creeper Gallery. So just give me 1 second. That way you don't have to look at my mug. There we go. There's Mr. John Ruggiero right there, the paranormal savior himself. And just so you guys can see some of the new artwork that is here, Donna has been working very, very hard, as you can see. Yes, this is the haunted. This is the front of the store where it's all their artwork. Donna, hi Donna, Donna. I saw the teeth on this thing. Holy cow. Pretty amazing. But just to give you an idea, you guys need to stop by at some point and check out her amazing window for Halloween. And again, the Creeper Gallery is located in New Hope, Pennsylvania. There's a lot to see and do here. Hello, Rhonda. Everybody, it's hard for me to see right now. I'm just kind of like showing you some of the stuff. There's her, the ode to the paranormal savior himself right there. All right, Donna. So, look at these. I love these, Donna. It's amazing. So not only is this the artwork of Donna Marion, but also her partner in crime, Madame Clara, who has their own specialty with tarot cards and candles and artwork as well, as you could see. So we're going to proceed into the red room, the haunted items. And let me just hit these lights real quick. Dun, 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 as I'm backing up. There we go. So the first item that we're going to be investigating tonight is a Bible.
A big Bible.
A very big Bible. Chris could not pick this Bible up. It is so big. It's again, he's got stuff on it and I'm not going to disturb it, but I'll have him read the cards to you.
Oh, is there a card or is there
just
a shell of wire?
No, I think that isn't that all the stuff right there?
From the Bible?
Yeah.
No.
Donna, real quick question. In the glass on top of that stand, is that the stuff that goes with the Bible? Or is the Bible just on it stands alone by itself?
Wire. She's got her impression right here. Impression of the Basler Bible. That's not what that is.
That's Basler.
Right. That is a whole family.
Yeah.
Well, we can't do all that at one floor. We can just do the Bible for now.
But this is the statements of it in the family. This is all the information here. Oh.
That's close with your camera.
And then I think this is them. Yeah, that's a massively big book. This them?
This is them.
It is. So I'm going to show you the...
I can't get this all. I might have to replace all that stuff on top then.
So this is the picture of the... What's the family's name? The Baslers? Yeah, everything. We got it now. Alan and Mary. And it is a clip of baby Marie's hair and flower from Alan's funeral and a paper airplane from them. That's folded right across her picture.
I gotta put this stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. So John, real quick, now that we know that we've got all of this stuff, John's going to go through it and set it up so it's all inclusive. There's a lot of stuff there. So again, hello to everybody. I know it's been a while but since we've been here. We've had a lot going on. So we've been looking forward to getting in here and doing this. We got a few new items tonight that we're going to be doing. It's from the Basler family.
So these are death certificates. I'm going to put them up top, but they're death certificates for Alan and Bessie right here.
Mm-hmm. David likes your shirt, John. I'm going to shut this curtain too.
Past music makers. It's an article, I guess, about them, and another flower. I'm not going to open that up. All right, hopefully that's all on there. You want to go?
Nope.
You know, are you going to go?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, heavy lifting, folks, right here.
That's it. That's him right there.
Lights bother me.
Just so you know. Boom.
All right. Read the card real quick, and then we'll start. And I'll even briefly go over Michelle Wyer's impressions.
This is a Bible we're doing, the Basler Bible, family Bible.
I'm gonna read it in the middle. I mean, it's more than just the Bible. It's
Yeah,
the family
it's
picture,
the family
death
picture.
certificates. I mean, everything.
Hair.
Is there, yeah.
Rose.
So the card says on September 24th, 1909, Alan Basler lost his 4-week battle with typhoid fever and died. He was 29 years old. He was from Coopersburg, PA, and left behind a widow, Mary Elizabeth, who was born in 1884, died in 1964, and 4 surviving children. Mary and Alan lost their first child, Bessie Sarah, my daughter's name is Sarah, when she was 5 months old, and their 5th child, Marie Elizabeth, was born 8 months after her father's death. So Mary Elizabeth was born after Alan's death. Yeah, I guess Alan was only 29 years old. Alan was a member of the Coopersburg Moravian Church, Coopersburg Band, and the Fire Company. And he was a member of the Patriotic Order Sons of America. Claims are Alan is still connected to this Bible and can be heard lowly mumbling and flipping pages of the book.
Oh, that's sad. So she was pregnant when he died.
Yeah. Real quick, Michelle Wyer, medium, is something a gift if it can never be returned or never return it. This Bible made me wonder. This was gifted to the couple, and now they both remain attached to it, but for entirely different reasons. Resentment of Alan's part and love on his wife's part. I'm not going to read this whole thing. Alan worked hard to break out of what was perceived as a family curse. Untimely death, misfortune. Many people in the community felt that this was karma bestowed on a family that reaped what they sowed over decades. Again, I'm not going to go into this whole thing. Again, the impression will be here. Maybe we'll go through that later on, but I'm going to go solely based on what's on the card here and the items that we have here. So, good evening, Alan, Mary, and any of their children, if they are present with us. My name is John. This is Chris next to me. I know this Bible has been in here for a little while, so maybe Alan and Mary, if you are present and listening, you've kind of seen what we do when we come here. All we do is try to communicate with, that's me. What we try to do is communicate with those who have passed, if they're connected to or around objects that belong to them at one time, like your Bible.
Static.
It's
Oh.
just because I moved it. Oh, I gotta
No.
move it. It's by the curtain.
Oh. The lights above went off. Right above this picture.
We come in and try to communicate with you. We don't mean any disrespect to either of you or your family in doing what we're about to do. We really just want to see if you are still around, your pictures, your Bible, any of the items that belong to you. See if you're willing to share anything about your lives. See if you're willing to just communicate on any level. And Alan, I know you passed at the age of 29 back in 1909. So that was, again, many, many years ago. Mary lived until 1964. So what we do in order to communicate with you, because we can't see and we can't hear you, and I explain this to people all the time, that not everyone can see and communicate with spirits without some assistance. So we bring things with us to try to bridge the gap in communication for us and for you. Yeah. And those things that are around your photo, the Bible, everything, your death certificates, will make it easier for us and for hopefully for you to interact with us and communicate with us. So what they do, yeah, those lights up there, all they do is respond to energy that you put out around the photo, around the Bible, and you see that they're purple, pink colored. The more energy you put out from either being in that area or from out of the objects that belong to you, they change colors like the rainbow. They'll say blue, red, yellow. Nothing there will hurt you, I promise. Same thing with everything we have on the bottom here that I'm pointing at. These little circle domes, purple here, and red one there. If you move your fingers around them, just like I'm doing, they'll light one color at a time. All different colors of the rainbow, and they'll go all the way around the circle. This is a music box. I'm just doing that with my fingers. I'm not even really touching it. Same thing, all different colors. They make music. These eggs, they look like Easter eggs. There's a blue one and a yellow one. They have the words.
Oh.
See, that's not me.
Hello.
They have the words yes and no written on them, and they twinkle like the stars. If you just tap them with your finger, they'll just twinkle. I'll demonstrate this one back here. See that one? It's going to roll away, but these two do the same thing with the word yes and no. And again, these are things that we just bring with us to try to help us communicate with you on some level, any level that we can. We're also going to try to hear your voice using recorders. Mary, you may be more familiar with them than Alan is, but hopefully we'll be able to hear your voice. And we're going to try many different things to interact with you and communicate with you. So what I'm going to ask first, Alan or Mary or any of the children who may be here, try to demonstrate that you understand me and that you could hear us. I did see that circle, rainbow all the way around. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wow.
So, okay, you can hear us. That's good. And it's getting cold. The cold
and
air.
And the lights above went off at the same time.
And the cold air is moving this way towards the book.
Thank you.
So, okay, good. So what we're going to try to do is find out more about your family and your lives. Alan, I'm very sorry that you died at such a young age. 29 years old is very, very young. Very, very young. And you didn't get to see your kids grow up, yeah, I'm sure. And I'm sorry about that. And I'm sorry to your wife, Mary, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to Mary. Mary, I'm sorry that you had such a short amount of time with your husband. Again, 29 years old is very young. We're both in our 50s, so And we've been together a long time. So
What about poor Mary that was pregnant and gave birth alone?
I'm going to push this forward again just to make sure I'm not really. So I'm going to try a few different things. Some old things that we've used before, some things that we're bringing back. I'll try what is it? I'll try this first. This is the little box. I'm sorry, but that light is really killing me. This
Which
is
one?
a little box that, believe it or not, it works kind of like magic-y. If you were to think something and try to say it out loud, we may not be able to hear it, but this box may spell out the words for us, and we can kind of see maybe what you're trying to say. So I want you to think long and hard and try to say something that's relevant to either of you or your family. Turn it on. And just think really hard about something you want us to know about you and your family, or something you want to say. And hopefully I'll be able to see the words on this box here, and we'll be able to maybe go back and forth a little bit, but just think really, really hard about those words. It says, connect me. That's weird. So connect me. I'm not sure what you're trying to say as far as connect me. I know maybe you're trying to connect with us. That air's off, right?
Mm.
Just try again one more time, okay? We're going to move on to several different things. More energy.
Needs more
So,
energy?
yeah, so they're kind of, I'm sure they're trying to.
This is new.
So here's what you can do. There is energy within this room that may be unfamiliar to you, Mary, you may know, but there is electricity in this room. Flashlights, different things that we brought with us, those lights, they all have energy connected to them. Believe it or not, that music box there has energy around the antenna. I'm sure you may probably know what an antenna is. You could borrow that energy too, and we'll be able to see that music box light up if you even tried to do that. But we're going to try a few different things. I have a box here as well that if you were to say something out loud, we might be able to hear you. So you could use this box. Try to speak out loud if you can. Try to say something. Same with that box there. Just try to muster the energy and just try to talk out loud so that we can hear you. Want to give it a try? Try to use whatever. You can borrow our energy as well if you need it. Again, that Bible was in your family for years, I'm sure. And I often wonder when it comes to families and things like Bibles that have been handed down or were meant to be passed on. I wonder why your children don't have that Bible, or their children, if they're to the point where they had children. I wonder why it wasn't passed down, why these things don't belong to them. Maybe you could tell us something about that if you know it. But again, there's so many things here. There's hair. There's a photo of you and your wife. You think that's from that's their wedding photo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of your wedding. Again, the very personal
And I think
thing.
that's a rose from his funeral.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
those are moments in time, cherished moments and memories in time that were captured. So I want you to try to use whatever energy you can. Try to communicate with us. I'm going to go first. I'm going to try. I haven't done it in a while. I'm going to try the Echovox before I try EVP and Spirit Box, because we do have 3 items to do, and it's going to get really long if we spend a whole lot of time. But I'm going to try as much as I can in 40, 45 minutes, whatever it is. So What did he pass from? Typhoid
fever.
Typhoid fever. Oh my God.
At 20, that's horrific. That's sad.
Oh, very sad, Alan. Very sad. Was there some kind of issue, or did you feel that there was a curse? Your family was cursed, or did people kind of have that impression of your family, or was it your impression? That was sort of something that the medium picked up on.
I think that's outside.
Is it?
I think so.
Let's try this again. I haven't tried it in a while. Don't really use the Echovox that much anymore, but we'll give it a go. Now, for those of you who don't know what an Echovox is, it is an app, and
Oh, sorry. The lights.
Echovox has ABCD data banks, and they have phonics. No words are programmed in the Echovox, just phonics, sounds. There are no actual words programmed in this app. So the theory is spirits can use those sounds, manipulate them into words. Again, John Zaffis loves the Echovox. It's what he uses exclusively. So we'll give it a try for a little while and see what we get. Again, like Spirit Box, it's something you have to listen to the in-between to find the words, to hear the words that are relevant. Hello, my name is John. Could you please say my name if you could hear me? Did you hear that? Hello, thank you for saying my name. That was a female. What is your name?
I don't know if you heard before, but it said weak.
Mary, is this you? Could you please say your name if it's you? Say it. Do you hear that? Alan, if you're here, could you please say your name? Alan or Al? So she said, I did. So she said, he died.
Yeah.
What happened to Alan? How old was he when he passed? Go. Her name is Chris. Could you please say hello to her? Say her name.
Hi, Alan. Hi, Mary. Are you with us?
What is this picture of?
Us.
What day was this? I'm pointing to something right here. This book. What is that book? That was close. Could you please tell me what book that is? What?
It sounded like he was trying to say it.
I heard bot, but it didn't get the whole way. Well, you said you needed something. What is it that you needed? Why couldn't you communicate with us? You needed what? More.
What happened to your first child?
How many members of your family are around this Bible and those pictures? We are both. We are both. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We are both.
And it said us before. It's like it validated again.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm going to try. Hopefully my stomach cooperates because I'm starting to feel a little growly going on.
Growly, growly.
It is. I feel it already. We're going to try to hear your actual voice, if that's possible. So, Alan, Mary, anybody else who's connected to these items, we're going to ask you questions, and even if we can't hear them with our ears, we may be able to hear them on this little device here. This is called a recorder. And the microphones are really sensitive, and they do pick up whispers or other types of frequencies that we can't hear with our own ears. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and either of you who's ever here, please just try to answer the best you can. And we're going to try to, find out more about you and your family again. And anything you want to share with us, even if I don't ask you a question and you want to share something, please feel free to say it. Because again, keeping your memory alive and your family, that's what all of these things are here for. I mean, this is a lot. The picture.
Well, Bibles were famously known for it's the family record that's always been handed down. I mean, we have a family Bible that has the baptisms, the births,
and I'm wondering why. Again, if she passed in 1964, and she was 80 years old.
Yeah, she was an elderly woman.
So her kids, 4 surviving children. I mean, I wonder how many of them are still alive. And why don't they have?
And are they?
But
that's what we don't know.
Anyway, I'm gonna turn this on. Oh, my stomach is not gonna let me up. All right. If this keeps going, I'm gonna have to go out there, and you're gonna have to ask the questions.
Okay.
So I don't contaminate everything. Let's just start. There's no way to control this. All right. That's weird how this hasn't said 2 words either.
Just the red room has haunted items in it.
Okay. You don't hear anybody out there, do you?
No.
PP session with the Bastler family's items Bible. Alan, Mary. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. If you're here and you can hear me, could either of you either please say hello or say your name? It's my stomach. I'm not going to be able to get through this. this photograph that we're looking at here, what was that a picture of? I was talking to Chris about your family Bible. Why is it that that hasn't been handed down to family members? Alan, do you know what happened to you? Do you know why you passed or how you passed? It's it's written on here, Alan, and there's an article that your family had a band. Is that true? It's my stomach again. What instrument did you play? It also says that you were a member of a patriotic order called the Sons of what? There is hair included in those items there. Could you tell me who that hair belonged to? Mary, Alan, what would you like to see happen to these items that belong to you and your family? Is there anything I haven't said or asked you that you would like to let us know, or anything you would like to tell us? There's a few stomach growls on there. Kind of sound like a grizzly bear. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to step out for the next session because it'll be a long night. PP session with the Bachelor Families Items Bible.
Oh,
Alan, Mary, Bachelor Families Items Bible. Alan, Mary, Alan with PP session with the Bachelor Families Items Bible. Alan, Mary. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. If you're here and you could hear me, could either of you either please say hello or say your name? That's my stomach. I'm not going to be able to get through this. This photograph that we're looking at here, what was that a picture of? I was talking to Chris about your family Bible. Why is it that that hasn't been handed down to family members? Alan, do you? Alan, do you know what happened to you? Do you know why you passed or how you passed? What happened to you? Do you know why you passed or how you passed? Or how you passed? Do you know what happened to you?
yeah, but before that, it
Do you
sounds
know why
like
you passed or how you passed? Passed? You passed?
sounds like it
You
from here.
passed? How you passed? How you passed? Or how you passed? Passed? How you passed? You passed? How you passed?
It sounds like it.
Passed?
It sounds like he said typhoid.
No. That's not what I hear.
That's what I hear.
What happened to you? Do you know why you passed or how you passed? No, that's not what I hear.
No. Is it 2 words then?
Passed? Passed or how you passed? Passed?
I still hear it.
Okay.
I don't hear that at all. I hear the word burning. Like, I don't know if you said burning up or hard to make out. It's written on here, Alan, and there's an article that your family had a band. Is that true? Yeah. What instrument did you play? It also says that you were a member of a patriotic order called the Sons of what? There is hair included. There is hair included. Hair included. Included. There is hair 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 included. Hair included. There is hair included in those items there. Could you tell me who that hair belonged to? Whose hair was it? Whose hair was it? Do you know?
No. It's read on that thing, it should tell you on the picture, the frame. I think it was their child's.
Mary, Alan, what would you like to see happen to these items that belong to you and your family?
It was the baby's hair, I think.
Maurice. Hold on. Happen to the Mary, Alan, what would you like to see happen to these items that belong to you and your family? I can go back and listen to that. Is there anything I haven't said or asked you that you would like to let us know, or anything you would like to tell us? Again, I think low energy is the key there. I do want to try one more thing. I want to try removing everything from the Bible and putting the recorder on the Bible, and people could ask questions. And if you have any questions, I'm gonna just put this down.
So
here.
while John is getting the Bible ready, he's going to put the recorder. If I don't know if you guys heard him. So if you have questions you would specifically like to ask, go ahead and start typing them in right now. So when he's done, when he hits the recorder, we'll ask those questions. Also, just out of curiosity, if you could open that Bible and see if there's something, any inscriptions on the inside.
Which is, oh my God. It won't stay there. Nope.
Keep going. Usually there's a page where you fill in all the information for the family.
This is Protect Americans. This is the whatever order he belonged to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the name that's on there.
What's on the next?
Washington Camp number, whatever. Council number. I'm gonna put the recorder up there.
Keep the questions coming, guys.
I have them or no?
Yeah, there's a few. We've got 3.
A truck.
Yeah, it went by.
And I'm putting the recorder on the Bible. Right up here. EVP session number 2. The Bassler family.
Mary, did you remarry and have other children? How many children did you have?
Are you relieved or happy that I removed everything from the top of the Bible?
Are you all together as a family now? Alan, why do you flip the pages of the Bible?
Alan, how long were you a fireman for? Were you still able to watch over your children even after you passed?
Whose hair is in the picture? Are you both at peace?
Can you tell us why there's a paper airplane included in your picture?
Did your band ever make any recordings of your music? You were a community-focused individual. Did the community come forward after you passed?
Asia.
I'm getting a headache.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm just sort of feeling pressure. And what's, again, the energy seems to be picking up a little bit since I removed everything from the top of the Bible. You know, you could see a little more. Right up here, EVP session number 2, the Bachelor family.
Mary, did you remarry and have other children?
The lights reacted strongly. That one there just
Yeah.
kept going and going and going.
How many children did you have?
I hear the word children. You hear it?
You're a breath too. How many children did you have?
God, everything's so low. How many did she have?
And they have.
Sounds like she's saying only 3. Only 3.
Only 3.
That's weird. Sounds like only 3 to me.
They said that. Kathy said 3 is correct.
Huh?
That she had 3 children.
She had 5.
Are you
One died.
Yeah, that's still 4.
The other one, and obviously.
are you relieved or happy that I removed everything from the top of the Bible?
Oh, I wonder if she, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Are you all together as a family now? Only 3 survived, I think.
What's that?
Maybe
Alan.
only 3 survived.
Why do you flip the pages of the Bible?
of the Bible. Bible.
Alan, how long were you a fireman for? Were you still able to watch over your children even after you passed?
Whose hair is in the picture?
Can you tell us why there's a paper airplane included in your picture?
Bizarre.
Did your band ever make any recordings of your music? You are a community-focused individual. Did the community come forward after you passed?
Yes.
So the community came out.
Yes. Yes.
That's clear.
It's a male too.
Asia,
Look at the yes is going off. Yes. It's like reiterating. You see that?
Yeah, but I think that's the vibration. I think it's if that was you answering, touching that blue egg with the word yes on it. Could you touch that again to reiterate that the community did come forward after you had passed, or I mean, again, low energy. There's not a whole lot of energy there. I mean, everything was really, really faint, really faint. Every EVP was just kind of barely.
And it told you from the beginning. Low
So
energy.
I want to see, 4 surviving children.
So we're an hour in.
Huh?
We're an hour in.
Yeah, I know. I'm just again trying to figure out what that whole 3. There are 3, only 3. All right, so I'm going to switch up. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but I was trying to really give them every opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to quell my stuff. That is heavy. Very, very heavy.
Yeah, I couldn't lift that.
Just watch your foot.
Yeah, and Kathy made a good point. He never knew the last child.
Yeah, but that still was number.
No, that was still number 4. I mean,
No, it had to be number 5. He did have more children after he died.
no, meaning one passed earlier when he was alive. They had 3 children, and she was pregnant with the 4th one when he died.
So you don't think he knew maybe that she was pregnant with the last
She
one?
had the child 8 months after his death, so a good possibility.
maybe. What else?
I would like to do the vaudeville
All right,
one.
let me do that one. Is that what that is?
Mhm.
Let me show them real quick.
All right, so you see this little cute little clutch? It actually has items in it. And there's this distinguished gentleman. And the clutch belonged to Ruby. And Ruby, Patricia said fatigue is a symptom of typhoid fever. So this purse belonged to Ruby Ada Wilson Hoffman, who was a well-known, who was a well-known silent film actress from Philadelphia, born July 28, 1886, died in 1973 in Jackson Heights, New York. She was a movie star from 1914 to 1920. She married Gitz Rice, aka Lieutenant Briar Mays Ingram Rice, in 1920. They had 2 children before their marriage, which was unusual for the times. Daughter Pearl passed in 2007, and son George passed in 1978. Purse contents include tin type of a woman, which we believe is her mother, and hair. Ruby is very much connected with this item, and her disembodied voice has been heard on numerous occasions singing with her husband. So she gave up her career when she got married.
Forgot about the papoose. Should have done that one.
We tried it.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we did not. We did not.
I bet you.
We did not.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue with you. We didn't.
Oh, we ended up not getting to it. That was it. There's still more here. Real quick. You shut the lights.
Yeah, you're going to need that.
Real quick, turn this on so you guys can see the contents of the purse. So here's the picture. This is the songs of Gitz Rice. He was a composer. He died in New York, October 17th. He was 56 years old. And this is a picture of her when they announced that they were to be married. Mrs. Giltz Rice. Giltz. And in the purse, they believe this is a real cute metal purse. This is not a, there's a picture. Be very careful with this. So a tin pitcher, believed to be the mother. Oh, how gorgeous is that? That's pretty cool. I wish we still dressed like that. And this is her hair. I don't want to pull it out because I don't want to touch. So this is what this is inside this purse. So I'm going to slide that back in there very carefully. And just so you guys can see, look at this. Little clutch purse. And just slide right in there. Do I have it in front of? No. There we go. Okay. It scared me when you did that.
Of course it did.
I know. We live for that. All right, Ruby. I'm going to put your clutch purse right there. Very carefully. Oh, I wish I could get this to stand.
It's going to take another hour for us to get to it, in case you're wondering.
I'm going to put this right there. There we go. Okay. Hi, Ruby. My name is Chris. This is John. We just want to try to communicate with you.
Since you did 27 films.
27
That's what
films?
someone just wrote.
Wow. Well, Ruby, I'd like to think if I was back in the day, because I'm such a quirky person, that would have been right up my alley. Silent films, because I don't do so great with the speaking rendition, but I think I would have made a really good silent film actress.
Sometimes I wish you were in silent films.
I knew you were going to say that. I just kind of slid that right in for you to make a home run with that one, didn't I? So, Ruby, everything here, you passed away in 1973. So I know you do understand about recordings and sounds and different things and things that light up. Like we have a yes and no egg here where you can answer by tapping on them. That's all you have to do. And this little item right here, it just lights up like a rainbow if you come near it and touch it. And they're on two sides. And there's one from behind too. Okay. And then right behind that thing that lights up like a rainbow is this little music box. And the little static fingers that light up red and green. Just let us know they're here. And above you are the purple lights that if you just touch them, that's all you have to do. Just touch them. And depending how hard you're touching them and how strong your energy is, they will go to different colors. Blue, green, yellow, orange, red. And nothing can hurt you. Also by John.
You just missed it. Go straight across after you said it.
Idiotic.
Where's that coming from?
Tablet right next to you.
I was just called idiotic. You think that these items are ridiculous, idiotic? Well, but anyways, I'm going to ignore that. We're going to continue on. By John is a thing that takes like a picture, like a camera, but instead it shows you as a figure if you were to appear before your purse. We were told that this purse, they believe it to be the picture of your mother. And I absolutely love the way she's dressed. That's the way I wish I could dress. Crazy enough. Not that John would get into it, but I am drawn to the past. I love things of old. So you like to sing and dance, which is funny. They said that they hear you singing with your purse. And you were a silent actress. 27 films. That's pretty impressive. And you must have been a very courageous, very strong woman, because to have 2 children out of wedlock and then marry the father of the children is
He
quite
told me.
unusual. So we're just going to try to see if you're here, if you could do something, and seems how you like to sing. Maybe you could touch something that makes music. That would help us. Or just get something to light up, just to acknowledge that you can acknowledge to us that you hear us. Yes, just like the lights from above, like you just did. So thank you for doing that. Could you possibly touch something closer to your purse and the picture of your handsome husband? Could you do that? And by the way, I noticed that your son passed away shortly after you did. So you passed away in 73 and your son passed away in 78. So that's I'm wondering if he just had a hard time without you, and your husband died before that.
He died of bronchial asthma.
Did he really?
That's what Patricia Guest just said.
I actually have bronchial asthma. And as a young girl, I actually ended up in the hospital. Lungs collapsed, and I know how serious asthma really is. So I'm so sorry that he suffered from that. I know back then they didn't have all the treatments that they have today, because without those treatments, I wouldn't be here. So I'm so sorry that that's how you lost him at the age of 56. That's still relatively young. Actually, I'm turning 56 next week. How crazy is that? There's a lot of similarities there, huh? It's kind of crazy. So, again, the fact that you are heard singing, I think if you don't want to light anything up and you know, I know you did the lights above, probably because that made you feel comfortable because it's further away. So if I scoot it over a little bit, how's this? I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. And I'm also gonna ask if your son George could possibly be
Can you
here.
repeat?
Yes, I'll repeat that. Is it possible that George is also here with you? Or are you alone? And if I'm saying this wrong, I'm so sorry, is Guilt's here with you? Are you two together? You can tap the colored eggs. The yellow one is no. The blue one is yes. You can make anything light up. Anything at all, Ruby. Could you light something up if you enjoyed being a silent actress? Did you enjoy doing those 27 movies? Were you happy to retire? Wonder if she retired because she was raising the kids, or or if it was just one of the conditions of getting married, because she literally retired in 1920 when she got married in 1920.
Possible.
Is that what it was? I wonder if that was the contention. Marriage, career, different world. All right, so I'm actually not going to stay too long on this. I'm going to actually I'm going to bring out a recorder and I'm going to see if we can't record you. Seems how it's ironic that she was I still can't get over silent film actress, but yet her spirit is heard singing. She's connected with these items, and her disembodied voice has been heard on numerous occasions singing with her husband. So both of them
Okay.
singing together. Okay. Well, let's see if we can't capture that on recorder. That would be very unique. I would love to hear your singing voice. And the funny thing is after you did silent films, it would have been interesting if your voice was ever recorded when they started doing sound. So I'm going to put the recorder right here. It's not going to hurt you. And I know you understand what these are if you passed away in 1973. And we're just going to ask you questions. Recording with Ruby's purse and her mother's picture and hair. Ruby, could you say your daughter's name? Could you tell me how many children did you have? Were you there when your husband died from asthma? Could you give me a sample of the singing or the song that you and your husband are singing together that people hear? would you have liked to have continued your career after 1920? Why did you decide to get married after having 2 children already? Does it make you happy to know that even today you're still known as a well-known silent film actress? Are you, Giltz, Pearl, and George all together? And I thank you for your patience. So I'm going to ask one more thing. Is there anything that you would like to say that I did not ask? Thank you, Ruby.
They had some questions. Maybe we can do another one. There's only
Oh
two
yeah,
or three of them.
definitely.
Celine, I hope you're okay.
What?
She said some guys outside of her window, and seem pretty out there. Hope you're okay, Celine. Let
She
us
needs
know.
to call.
Yes, she said she's gonna call the police. She thinks.
Yeah, she can't mess with that.
I don't know if anybody heard the voice that I heard in the beginning. Yeah,
Was the recorder on?
yeah, but it sounded like it was close. So I'm curious what it said. I don't know if they heard it too.
Oh,
It didn't sound like it was outside because it was like that type of thing.
We ready?
Kathy said she heard it too.
Okay. Let's see if we can.
Female. It was female. Pretty loud too, but I wasn't sure.
There's what the?
Recording with Ruby's purse and her mother's picture and hair. Ruby, could you say your daughter's name?
Yeah, people outside.
Your daughter's name?
Well, before the people, she said something.
Name?
And then the people outside.
Could you tell me how many children did you have? Were you there when your husband died from asthma?
I don't like it.
Could you give me a sample of the singing or the song that you and your husband just sing together that people hear?
Listen.
Would you have liked to have continued your career after 1920?
You heard that?
After 1920? Recording with Ruby Purse. Okay.
See, that's the sound. That was not from outside. That was a voice, but I don't know what it said.
Sample to sing together that people hear.
It's like shuffling. And something trying to talk.
Would you have liked to have continued your career after 1920?
Is that 2 or 3 words?
I know. Hold on.
It's like
After 1920?
it's broken. Like I. There's 4 words there. I, and then she said something.
Can we go back?
Yeah.
Recording.
Oh no, I really lost it.
On the 3.
What did you do to your dog?
What? I should have just gone right back to it. I know the problem is that I have my hand jerks. How do you get to the very end?
Father McDonald, are you here with us?
Get that sucker back. There we go.
Can you tell me your name?
I had it. It doesn't make sense. That's the last one we did. All right, let's just do the questions with everybody instead of keep me messing
I
with
mean,
time.
that was 3 or 4 words there.
I know.
I'm gonna have to
And we'll go back through and listen to it. Sorry, guys. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up by her purse. And what we're going to do is that we're going to have, they have questions that you had ready.
I got to go scroll all the way back to find them.
Here, let me have that. And I do want to try the Echo Box with her. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm not read. They're like way back. There's just a few. Did you wish to act in the talkies? Meaning, I guess,
Yeah, the
You know.
talkies when they started talking.
And then did she regret leaving her career? Did you miss the cinema?
Okay. I'm gonna stick this right up here by your object, okay? Your purse. Ready? There you go, Ruby. Do you wish that you had gotten to talk in the talkies?
What movie was your favorite of all the movies that you were in? Did you miss the cinema, making movies after you left? Retired?
Was it your daughter who saved your purse and the picture and the hair in it for you?
Did you ever act with Charlie Chaplin? Did you know him?
Did you get a chance to see the movie Singing in the Rain? It's one of my favorite.
You take this and I'll take that so I can
Yep.
rewind it and
Thank you,
fast forward
Ruby.
it.
Yeah, because my hands, and I have issues with the hands, so. You want to come over here so we can
No, just give me the speaker.
get a light on you so they can see ya. There you go. There you go, Ruby. Do you wish that you had gotten to talk in the talkies?
What movie was your favorite of all the movies that you were in? Did you miss the cinema, making movies after you left? Retired?
Was it your daughter who saved your purse and the picture and the hair in it for you?
Did you ever act with Charlie Chaplin? Did you know him?
Did you get a chance to see the movie Singing in the Rain? It's one of my favorite.
You take this and I'll take that so I can rewind it.
Thank- There you go, Ruby.
It's not for you.
There you go, Ruby. Recording with Ruby's purse
Before, right?
and her mother's picture in hair.
Where was that
Your
question?
daughter. Oh, it was like the third or fourth question in.
I just want to.
Could you tell me
Do you remember what it was?
How many children did you have?
I wish I remember the question.
Were you there when your husband died from asthma? Could you give me a sample of the singing or the song that you and your husband would sing together that people hear?
What was it? She said, yeah, and then something, something, something. I don't remember the
It comes
question.
after.
Would you have liked to have continued your career after 1920?
Right there.
She says something.
Track. Yes.
I don't know what this. It's like 4 words. There's the long yeah, and then whatever that is. I don't know. There's a breath, like a.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know.
Pretty unique though, right?
I don't know what it
Do you want to
says.
try to do an Echovox or with her real quick? Yeah, nay.
If you want to.
Yeah, give it a shot. Because I
I'll do
do.
it.
I like that when you did the Echovox before. It was pretty.
What do I need that for?
I don't know. We're talking about me here.
We gotta get to another one. I mean,
I know.
it's just very low energy tonight. I mean, like that the first one that was said in the beginning, just really, really low. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of energy here tonight. I don't know. It's strange, very strange. What am I doing?
Just see if you can get a response from her or Guilt, her husband.
What's her name? Ruth.
Ruby. Ruby and Guilt.
Ruby, are you here? Could you please say hello or say your name? Here, 2 here's, man, female. I'd like to hear your name, please, either of you. Sound like go first, like go first. Ruth, right there. Oh, her name was Ruby, though.
It's Ruby.
Ruby, are you here? My name is John. That's Chris.
What is the name of the woman in the picture in your purse? Can you say the name of either one of your children?
I'll try one more quick EVP session. Ruby, if you're here, again, all these things were kind of explained to you. Music box, circle with a rainbow. See that? And again, this is just by moving your hands. Nothing here will hurt you. And these eggs, you just got to shake them a little bit. And they have the words yes and no written on them. And then by your purse there's two fingers like this, like a V, that light up red and green. If you were to move your hand and wave it around there to let me know if you're there. We're gonna ask a couple more questions and then we're gonna stop. But I really want to give you an opportunity to show us that you're here. There you go. That's a little bit. What about that one over there? Oh, there you go. Both of them.
Possessed.
Could you? There you go. Good. See? Now we're no, both. See?
Thank you.
See it?
Maybe it's both of them. Wow.
That was on command too. Thank you for that. Now we're really gonna try. Good. I hope you're getting some more energy and you're getting the hang of what we have there. These things help us better interact and communicate with you. Okay? So we're trying to hear your voice best we can, but those things work as well to let us know that you're there. Okay? I mean, if you can make music with those boxes by just touching the antennas, the side, or if you want to keep lighting up the circle lights or the yes and the no, anything you could do while I'm here, I want to give you every chance, okay, Ruby? So I'm going to try this again, but in the meantime, if we can't hear you, you could still try to answer by touching the yes or the no, or making music, or making those circle lights light up. Anything you could do, we'd appreciate, okay? I'm gonna put this down on the floor. Just ask you a few more questions, and then we're gonna finish, okay? But I want to give you an opportunity, okay? Jackson Heights movie star for 6 years. Gets Rice, aka what's it? Okay, I'm gonna ask his real name.
Pearl and
Okay.
George were her children.
Okay. Okay, Ruby. Again, thank you for lighting those lights for me, different colors. I appreciate that. I know Gitz Rice was probably his stage name. What was your husband's real first name? How many children did you have before you were married? Could you tell us one of the things that are inside that purse of yours? How many years were you actually making films? Do you remember? Do you know what state you were living in when you passed in 1973? Would you care to sing something for us now before I turn off this recorder?
Who was your favorite leading man?
I don't know.
So again, as a performer, Ruby or Gitz, you both are performers. If you're both here, we have an audience watching, believe it or not. Sort of like TV, only it's different, but there are people watching. Could you again perform for them by using your energy, either of you or both of you? Just try to touch everything that's down the bottom and up top, and just make a light show of different colors or rainbow colors. So just one big performance for people that are watching, maybe even make the music there and other things. Just a big finale here.
Her husband was a composer, so
Well, performer-ish, right?
yeah.
Okay, you could still do that while I'm listening back here, because then we are going to have to move on. Okay, Ruby. Again, thank you for lighting those lights for me, different colors. I appreciate that. I know Gitz Rice was probably his stage name. What was your husband's real first name? Somebody get that one. How many children did you have before you were married? I'm not talking. Could you tell us one of the things that are inside that purse of yours? Wow. How many years were you actually making films? Do you remember? Not talking at all. I was hoping. Do you know what state you were living in when you passed in 1973? Would you care to sing something for us now before I turn off this recorder?
Who was your favorite leading man?
Oh. Oh.
He won't leave. I don't know.
That's a help me. There's a and then two words.
Help me.
Close. I don't. I don't know.
That's what I hear.
Hmm.
Strange. Very strange. I mean, very little. Again, the domes went off on command. Some of the lights when you first started went across.
Yeah. You
But,
were getting a few hits off the lights too when you were just doing what you were doing. So,
But EVPs are few and far between.
do you
So
want to try those just to finish up?
the keys?
Yeah, because we only it's 10 of.
Yeah, we're not going to get to the gun. We're going to have
No.
to come back next week and do the gun and the papoose.
The papoose.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the papoose, but we told Donna we'd do 15 minutes on these keys here. So
You want to hold them up?
I
Oh, sure.
I got to
will.
get rid of this
All right.
first.
So just we'll wait until we move that out of the way.
You don't have to read that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
All right, so I'm gonna remove all of this. And then we're gonna investigate mystery keys.
We know nothing about
Nope, this is a cold.
case.
Hold on,
I can't move my hand there.
Cold investigation. Case, sure. Cold case
Oh,
supplies.
2:15.
What?
Where Colette is. It's 2:15 a.m. in the morning.
Can you see those?
Stay
The
right there.
keys.
Stay. Don't. I don't know if you guys can see like.
You say these are church keys? Is that what you said?
They look. They look. That's what it look. I don't know. It's just that they're bizarre. Let me see if I can get that
I love
closer to
skeleton
them.
keys. Always have.
These are very unique. I know that they're kind of casting off. Let me if I tilt them. It looks like they have like they are skeleton keys, but they're. I don't think I'm getting a good shot of it. Right here.
And let's just do in the auction instead of.
They're the only thing we know about them is that they're from an estate in Pennsylvania, and that's it.
Just asked us to do 15 minutes on them just to see what's there, if anything. Alrighty, let's do this quick. I'm actually gonna hold one. Okay, this is gonna be fast.
Don't know, Colette. All we know is that they're from an estate in Pennsylvania, and that's it.
So where's that? This is it. No, the thing you were holding.
Up here.
From her. Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I said that we don't know it's from an old estate. That the S egg is going off.
So circa 1850. That's what we kind of know. Okay, I'm holding one of these keys. There's three of them. Very unique. We don't know who you are. I'm John. This is Chris.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you've been listening. Maybe you've heard us speaking with everyone else. We're going to try to find out as much as we can about you in a very little short amount of time. I am holding one of the keys. The other two are up there. These objects around the keys, you could touch them. You could move your hands. You could tap them like that one that says yes. The other one says no. They're eggs. They probably look as familiar to you as anything up there. The other things, if you move your hand around them like that, they're going to light up like a rainbow in the sky. Same, there's another one. That's me who did that. There's another one up there, another one right there that does the exact same thing. If you release your energy from the keys upward, these lights, these glowing, that should be reset by now.
I know.
Those illuminating objects up there will change colors like the rainbow in the sky as well, just like that. This is a music maker, believe it or not. I'm doing that with my fingers, by the way. Not magic, not sorcery or anything. Just my fingers make that light up different colors and makes music. Okay? So these keys, we're going to try to find out if there's a name, if there's a person who owned these, attached to these, or around these. And I want you to do everything that you can, just like you did with that egg there, touching that yes, to try to give us as much information as you can in a little bit of time. Okay? And if that's all you can do is touch the egg, then touch the egg. But we're going to try to hear your voice. We're going to try a few different things here really, really fast to try to see if anybody's connected to these. You said you think these might have been in a church? Well, these are
I
from
don't
an
know.
estate.
They're from an estate.
So these were from an estate in Pennsylvania. You answered yes to that. Is the owner of that estate or a relative of the person who owned that estate with these keys? Are you here now, listening, in the room with us? So here's what I'm going to do.
Not for nothing, but doesn't it have to be pretty darn fancy? To the fact is that they do look like that there's letters. Someone said something about looks like an M and H intertwined.
Yeah, that's true. It really does.
So a fancy key to an estate from a family?
Well, again, we have MH to go on.
Yeah.
We'll use that to ask questions. It's getting a little colder over here, though. That just happened out of nowhere. I'm going to use this device here to try to hear your voice because we may not be able to hear you if you're talking right here next to us. So when I put this down and I start talking to you and asking you questions, please try to answer them out loud, okay? And maybe we'll hear your voice on this little magic silver box here, okay?
Just real quick before you hit that, Nikki said maybe ask the question of, are these keys to an old armoire or a chiffre?
Oh, I know what an armoire is.
Yeah, but I don't know what a chiffre is. Maybe that's just another fancy name for it.
All right, I'm putting this down. Hitting record. Good evening. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. Would you please tell me the name of the person, your name, who's connected to these keys? Now, we're kind of assuming, because we don't know anything about them, that possibly there's an M and an H, or H and an M on the key, on the top of the key. Is that true? if that is true, could you tell me what either one of those letters represents? Stomach. Were these keys custom made? Were they for an armoire or a piece of furniture, a desk or something?
Could these be keys that go to a trunk, a traveling trunk?
What happened to the person who owned these? How did they die? Did you have a family? Did you have children? So I'm going to hold all three of these keys. Were they each used for different things? Is there good energy or bad
I told
energy attached to these? Were you a good person or not so good? All right. Give it a shot. You never know.
You never know.
It could be the locks of the gates of hell. Oh, what am I doing here? Is this on? Good evening. Again, my name is John. This is Chris. Would you please tell me the name of the person, your name, who's connected to these keys? Would you please tell me the name of the person, your name, who's connected to these? The name of the person, your name, who's connected to the name of the person, your name, who's connected to these keys? Somebody said something right in the middle there. It was so quick though. It was like one. Whoa. Now we're kind of assuming, because we don't know anything about them, that possibly there's an M and an H, or H and an M on the key, on the top of the key. Is that true? That's true? touch that yes egg again? If that's true, if it relates to the key, if those letters are on there, you were touching that before. Ooh, it's getting cold.
If that is true, could you tell me what either one of those letters represents?
Look, look,
Yep.
look. And the obelisk just said, "I'm lost."
Oh my lord.
It's getting cold in here.
It is.
Stomach.
It just said, "I'm lost," and then the yes egg.
Well,
went.
thank you for responding to what he asked you to do.
Were these keys custom made?
What? What did he say? Hello?
Need help. Just sounds like to me.
That's one word. It's not two words. Static lit a little bit. I almost hear doom.
Okay. We all know that my
Hold
ears
on.
aren't great.
Statue.
All right.
It does sound like
I
doom.
could
Damn,
swear I hear
John.
doom. It's like doom. Doom.
And it's a male voice.
Are you saying doom? Could you like that yes egg again? If that's you saying doom?
Were they for an armoire or a piece of furniture, a desk or something?
No. That's insane.
Could these be keys that go to a trunk, a traveling trunk?
What happened to the person who owned these? How did they die?
You're going to town on that, huh?
Holy cow.
Did you have a family? Did you have children? So I'm going to hold all three of these keys. Were they each used for different things? Is there good energy or bad energy attached to these? Were you a good person or not so good?
What does he say?
Or not so good.
Demon.
Bad. Bad something.
Well, you did hear what the box just said?
No.
It said demon.
Bad. Bad something.
Go.
Bad something. Bad something. Bad. I can't make out the second word.
You did hear demon.
I didn't hear it. What did he say? It's. You hear that? It's. I can't make out what it's saying though. Right there. What the hell? It's tell. It's tell. You hear that? It's tell.
What the who?
It's tell. Yeah, do you hear that? You hear it better a little further. It's tell. Boy, that is weird.
It's maybe like teeth going
Oh, right there. Oh, there was something right
at the very end.
It's tell. That
And
was really weird.
That said demon.
You feel that cold?
Yes.
Ooh,
It completely
look at my
changed.
hair
It
standing up.
completely
Look.
changed in here.
Look, my hair is completely up. Ooh, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you? I gotta ask 2 more questions.
Uh-huh.
I can't let that go. What? Are you a bad person?
Or spirit.
Maybe mischievous? Maybe you're just like a. Would you consider yourself a bad person? Could you light that yes egg again? If you consider yourself not real nice, bad, ornery, mean. Well, that was really weird. That tell. Like there was a couple of weird things going. I'm going to put this down here again.
Yeah, Karen's like, what does tell? What does that
I don't know what the
mean?
hell that means.
Ew.
You confirmed that there may be an M and an H on there. Maybe.
Goodness.
What is your name? First name, please. I heard you saying, tell. Tell what? Were you telling someone not to tell? Or were you saying you should tell? What else could you tell us about you? We're going to leave now and we're going to be done, but you took us by surprise. What else could you tell us? My stomach. Okay, I guess that's it, huh? It's my stomach again. I need something to eat after we leave here.
This is insane. That was crazy.
Well, talk about out of left field, huh?
That one just came like ba-bam.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Oh, I know you're right here. Well, you came out of left field, didn't you? All those other great stories, and you confirmed that there may be an M and an H on there. Maybe.
Goodness.
What is your name? First name, please. First name, please. Please. First name, please. Please. First name, please. He says 2 words. First name, please. Paul. It almost sounds like Paul. First name, please. Right there.
First name, please.
I hear Paul Ingram.
First name, please. First name, please.
I hear Paul Ingram.
First name, please.
I hear Paul Ingram.
Name, please.
I swear to God, that's what I hear.
Your name, first name, please.
Paul Ingram.
Holy
That's pretty clear.
Sugar.
That's pretty clear. By the way, Selena's back and she's
She's
okay. The
okay?
police took the guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard you saying, tell. Tell what? Were you telling someone not to tell? Or were you saying you should tell? What else could you tell us about you? We're going to leave now and we're going to be done, but you took us by surprise. What else could you tell us? Her stomach.
Is that me?
No.
Her stomach.
Right here.
No.
Are you shitting me? Sorry.
Her stomach.
That wasn't me.
Oh.
The stomach thing is me. Right
Her
there.
stomach.
That's in the microphone.
Okay, I guess that's it, huh?
Holy cow.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Who knew that a throwaway 3-key investigation would be?
Holy Toledo.
That was pretty damn good. Thank you, whoever you are.
Those 3 keys, maybe the trinity of 3, but that had,
Paul Ingram. That was clear, man.
well,
I don't
as
know how clear it
Patricia
was
pointed
there.
out, remember, Glitz's name was Ingram.
Who?
Glitz.
Was it
Ruby's
really?
husband was Ingram.
Really?
Yeah.
That was weird, man.
Ooh.
All right. Well, there he goes. That's how it is.
Guys,
Thanks for watching, guys. I know it's a marathon, but they can all be,
I was pretty interested. Well, again,
there was the energy sort of flicked right there.
yeah, it was almost like
Yeah,
somebody
that
hit a
was really
switch and
bizarre.
went boop boop.
Anyway, but we'll revisit those other ones for sure. It just seemed like that may have been a first go around,
Yep.
It may require another go around. Some are bam, some are slow. The keys were bam.
Yeah, they
Obviously.
had no hesitation.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night and thank you guys.
Celine's okay though, huh?
Yeah.